Hey everyone, Zia here and welcome back to the channel. I have some absolutely insane and important updates for you today, okay? Let's jump right into it. Viewers, prepare yourselves. A law that's been around for 6 decades just got tossed. The Income Tax Act of 1961 is gone. What just happened in Parliament? Officially, the story is one thing. Parliament just approved the Income Tax Bill 2025. They say it's all about modernization and simplification. Look at this text. It's replacing a law that's been amended for decades, aiming to cut complexity. While simplification sounds great, this new bill has a shocking twist. Officials can now override access codes to your digital devices, your emails, your social media, if they suspect tax evasion. Look at what this overlay says right here. Because while the government claims over 75,000 person-hours went into drafting this, with 285 recommendations incorporated, opposition parties staged massive walkouts. They weren't buying it. As you can see, the text here highlights their dissent, even as the bill sailed through in just 3 minutes in one house. So, the Income Tax Bill 2025 is headed for presidential assent, set to kick in April 2026. This is a game changer, viewers, but the questions remain. Will this truly simplify things for the average taxpayer, or are we just trading old complexities for new privacy concerns? What's your take on this massive shift? In other news, a surprising development has just come to our attention. Viewers, are you ready for the ultimate challenge? Forget everything you thought you knew about must-watch entertainment, because the game just changed. The Times of India just dropped their definitive Top 20 Anime You Must Watch Before You Die list, and viewers, look at this screen right here. It's not just a list, it's a gauntlet thrown. From psychological battles to epic sci-fi, they claim these shows have unforgettable characters, jaw-dropping animation, and stories that stay with you. And look, they even named Death Note and Attack on Titan as prime examples of what we're talking about. But here's the puzzle. With classics like Naruto, One Piece, and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood all on this curated by ranker list, are they truly the only defining ones? The article highlights 20 iconic shows to stream. You can see it on the overlay, 20 iconic anime. Do you agree? This isn't just a list, it's a cultural statement. Does this list nail it, or are there hidden gems they missed? We need to solve this together, viewers. Alright, moving on to our next story. Okay, viewers, you are not going to believe what we uncovered. India's mutual funds just rocketed past a milestone that seems impossible. Despite global headwinds, how did this massive financial surge happen? In July alone, Indian retail investors poured an astonishing 42,702 crore rupees into mutual funds. And look at this chart. The numbers are undeniable. And the proof is right here. This isn't a one-off hit. Viewers, this marks 53 consecutive months of gains. That means since February 2021, investors have been steadily pouring money in. You honestly can't make this stuff up. And here's the wild part. The total assets under management of mutual funds just crossed 75 lakh crore rupees. In just 5 years, we're talking about an insane 48.24 lakh crore rupee jump. Look at this data. It's right there. The data tells a very different story. This isn't just about money. It's about shifting power. Retail investors are building a stronger market foundation, and India is now the 4th largest stock market globally. So, viewers, is this the new normal, or is there an even bigger play happening here? Okay, from the world of politics to the world of entertainment. Viewers, prepare yourselves. What if I told you a company just posted huge profits, but their revenue actually plummeted? How is that even possible? Okay, viewers, let's dive into NSDL's Q1 results. They just announced a massive profit surge, up over 15% year-on-year. Look at the numbers on screen. Profit up 15%. But wait, get this, revenue actually slid by 7.5%. How do you boost profits while revenue shrinks? It's all about cutting expenses. And the proof is right here. You can see revenue down, clearly marked. NSDL's strategy has IPO investors cheering. They listed just last week and are already up a staggering 61% for early birds. Look at this crazy return. 61% IPO return. Yes, some experts are saying, take your profits now, as the stock moderated from its high of 1,425. Others are still bullish for the long haul. So, viewers, what's your take on NSDL's wild ride? Is this the new normal for big listings? And now for something on a lighter note. Hold on, viewers, because global trade just got a 50% shockwave. US tariffs just slammed India, and the fallout, it's sparking a wildfire of boycotts. Can big brands survive this economic earthquake? Okay, viewers, this is wild. Donald Trump's 50% tariffs on Indian goods have triggered an unbelievable response. Major American brands like McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Amazon, and Apple are now facing massive boycott demands. And the proof is right here. Look at the screen. Boycott US brands is dominating social media feeds, showing just how fast this is escalating. But hold on, because it gets crazier. Corporate leaders in India are not just reacting, they are fighting back. We have Manish Chowdhury from Wow Skin Science urging support for Made in India products, pushing for global recognition. And Ram Shastri, CEO of DriveU, he's saying India needs its own versions of Google and WhatsApp. Look at this on your screen. Build India's own tech giants. And here's the kicker, viewers. India isn't just a market, it's huge for these American companies. Did you know WhatsApp has its biggest user base here? Or that Domino's has more outlets in India than anywhere else globally? The data tells a very different story. Look at the figures here. India, a $1.4 billion market. Yet, the push for self-reliance, or Atmanirbhar Bharat, is gaining massive momentum. So, what's the real story here? While anti-American sentiments simmer, we just saw Tesla opening its second Indian showroom in New Delhi, with officials from both sides present. It's a complicated dance between economic ties and nationalist pride. Will India truly become self-reliant, or will the global market forces prevail? Okay, up next. You guys are not going to believe this. Okay, viewers, get ready for a deep dive. The government just dropped a massive new income tax bill. Are we talking about a massive shakeup, or just a clever rebrand of an old system? Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman told Rajya Sabha it's all about making the language simple. And look at this on screen, viewers. No new rates introduced. She says they are just simplifying tax laws for easy compliance. But here's the twist you won't believe. This simple new law, it took 75,000 person-hours to draft. Viewers, 75,000 hours for a simple language update. What exactly were they working on for all that time? And the drama didn't stop there. The minister slammed opposition parties for walking out and not debating the bill. Look at the reason right here on your screen, viewers. Bihar Sit Row protest. They agreed to 16 hours of debate, but vanished. Why the sudden silence on such a critical bill? Despite the walkouts, Parliament officially passed the new Income Tax Bill 2025. And just hours later, a core addendum already popped up clarifying 3% interest on advance tax shortfall. Is this a win or a total fail? Viewers, what's your take? Drop your theories in the comments below. Alright, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit that button. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next Zone News.